Okay, yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마 난 혼자가 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 나 없어도 잘만 놀까라 집에 가기 전엔 불러 yeah. 나는 의심만 가득이야 every moment 잠시도 못 참고 문의 귀를 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이에 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴 대지만 내 속마음은 yeah yeah Forever Party Forever Party Forever My party Forever Ever 그만 입에 발린 말은 지겨우니까 자 이제 나에게 쌓인 불평불만을 감당할 시간 난 이상하게 여기서 왜 살아있음을 느껴 이런 게 내 삶을 움직이는 힘이라는 게 참 웃겨 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 집에는 가지마 나는 혼자는 더 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 가방 없이도 잘만 놀잖아 Don't leave me alone 쏟아져 깨져 있는 병 스티키 플라스틱 컵 살아있는 밤 화장실 앞 줄지 않는 줄 빨간색 암실 조명 밑에서 축하합니다 대창하지만 모두가 부려 팝 yeah. Party forever Party forever
Yeah, that's up, man.
Forever
Ah, yeah.
춤춘 피곤이 아닌데 그래도 예의상식 나는 적어내야 해 어쨌든 바쁜 시간을 내 나를 보러 와준 건데 나도 방금 나한테 인사해
Let's get it. Let's get it.
나 빼고 모두 다 생일 맞은 것처럼 박태 꼴배기 싫래 괜히 그냥
Alright, we'll do this like this. I want Vanderbilt to guard Reeves. Like, I want Vandal guard and want to have the Reeves just hate him.
How many times do I gotta prove? I'm one of them guys that will never lose. Look in the sky and you see how we move. I done got tired of teaching in school. Retired from thinking you thinking the same way I'm thinking. Well, I built the tunnel and back to the crib to go straight to it.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce on the sidelines. And this is their first time matched up with that three's off the mark. And it's the Lakers' ball. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
First team foul.
Try it.
Austin on D. Here's Davis. An easy two on the layup.
And Davis just has the physicality to own the paint. Defenses just can't do much to stop him down low.
Smart with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Williams in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They won't let me reach for that or nothing.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Fight through it.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. James. And slam dunk by James.
Boy, over 2 decades now, and LeBron James, power, style, finish.
Dedication. I'm on
great
late, and I had an event to go to tonight, and I'm still online.
One of the things
This is
you've watched
dedication.
in the evolution of Jared Vanderbilt's NBA career, starting to get more regular playing time, understanding his strengths,
And I got to work in the
getting
morning.
to the glass
This
has
is
been a
pure
key part of
dedication.
what he has done.
Now, here is James.
Rod, if you don't dunk that next time.
Last game with 30.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Smart.
D'Angelo, good job.
Brown.
Kenyon, what's up?
It's not going to go
What's
for
up?
him.
Boy, that's
Big
one
day
of the
tonight.
moves he could have back, especially against soft defense.
James with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Russell. There's the three. The Lakers with another miss.
I had plans
And when
tonight,
you look
man.
at Jarrett Vanderbilt,
Sorry,
Doris,
I didn't-
how
I didn't let
dominant
you guys
you think he
know.
can be?
Well, dominant might be a stretch, but this guy has the build and I think the skill to make an impact. He plays the 4, but because
allow
of his
nothing.
footwork,
We're
he
gonna
can
kill
also
him
get
this
some
game.
time at the 3. And as he gets more and more comfortable scoring the basketball, I think he'll earn more and more time.
Ain't that right, D'Angelo?
Hits the trifecta.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Defense.
There's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
What's up with you, kid? You got work today? Or nah, you ain't have to work. You got
About
to
3
work
minutes gone in the first quarter. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Davis. Boston again missing.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, you think about the level of contact over the course of LeBron James's career. For most guys,
Easy
it can wear
buckets.
you out. For LeBron James,
Cuzzo,
he just
what's good,
powers
Cuzzo?
through.
Boston calls timeout.
See you over there on Twitch. See you. Twitch. Make sure I got my chat running on Twitch because I usually got my Facebook chat running. Because Kenyon be over here on Facebook trolling me. Look at this guy. Wasted a whole fucking time out. Yo, bro. Come on.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Think motherfuckers got all night? Let's play.
Here's Tatum. A minute 35 left in
Oh,
the
you
first
got
quarter of the
Tatum,
game. As for the
gonna shoot
Lakers,
that. Good
you
D.
think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
Get
You
that
know,
nigga.
BA, he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only
I see
time
you, Louis.
will tell. It would definitely be
I
fun
wanna
to
shoot
see
that.
them both with this storied
That was
franchise.
definitely a head fake with Louis.
Boston trailing.
He's going to Tatum. Right down.
107 left now in the first quarter. Now here's White. An important role in this offense,
Yeah,
averaging
but
around
he gotta
12 and a
pass
half
the
per
ball.
game.
What you
By
say,
call
Kenyon?
here, the Celtics
You
decide to
said
talk
you
it
work,
over.
you only off on Mondays and Friday. You off on Mondays and your ass is working every day. Neo, how we doing tonight, Neo? What's going on? I appreciate
The
that.
Celtics making a
I'm
change
chilling,
here.
man. Everything is Gucci over here. We trying to rack these dubs up. Bad reach.
Just 3
That's
to
a bad
shoot.
reach.
Here's Pritchard. Boston
get
again
that.
missing. Right side Schroeder.
see you, Rui.
Out to Hachimura. James outside.
Oh, too
On the
easy.
take.
Too easy.
And slam. Dunk
2K
by
is a big
James.
vibe. 2K is a big
You
vibe.
see in LeBron's eyes, he will not
Bron,
be
you gotta get back
denied
fast
on that
enough.
drive.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I see you, Rui.
It's Beasley on the
Oh,
wing.
too much space.
Lets the three fly.
Malik. You gotta let that go,
Rebound
Malik.
Boston. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to
Malik,
Brown.
you gotta make that. Come on, you gotta make
Back
that
to
happen.
Pritchard.
You cannot miss those.
Down low. Here's Cornette.
Get that out.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot.
That's
So
a
he'll
good
get it
block.
there at the
I'm
line.
gonna fix.
It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
That was a good fucking
could've
block,
whistled
man.
it.
Boy, don't lie.
He's
Boy,
off
don't
on
lie.
first.
Shooting for Boston.
You remodeling the store on Saturday, man.
And he's good on the
That's
second.
that's a lot of hard work, Kenyon. I don't know if
8
the
seconds
job,
left
if
to
I'm
play in
doing
the
that
first
for the
quarter.
job. Wrong, go all the way. Oh my God,
Boom shakalaka!
that was too easy. He might be quitting, y'all. He might be quitting, y'all. Let's see. He might be quitting, y'all. 7-13. That's not a hard deficit to overcome. He could come
Dunk
back.
by James.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball
Yeah.
the way he does.
Wrong. We're gonna
And
put
so
him
it's
away.
LeBron James making things happen to the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K app.
That's crazy. You was my
Hope you've
ride.
enjoyed
That's
the
crazy.
broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one.
You was supposed to pull up,
What
Kenyon.
we've seen from the Lakers. What's your take so far?
It's all about the
I ain't
strong
leave you.
inside-out
You never
game in
showed
the first
up.
period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every
shot,
other
Al.
aspect of your game.
Good shot, Al.
He drops it from range.
I want to see
Well,
a
this
floppy
is how
though.
Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA
Fuck
big. In rhythm, off the catch.
D'Angelo,
They get it back.
you gotta let that happen because Austin gonna let it happen.
He buries it from 3.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly
have
due
it.
to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with
Good
the
job, good job,
All-NBA
man.
selection and numbers. And of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Here's Russell,
Angelo, come on, knock that down.
rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking.
wanna
There
egg
was
my
not
car?
a ton of cohesion. They've
Who
got
year
to
is
figure it
this?
out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch
The
up with
pass.
Ali
He reached too
LaForce.
early.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still
Egg
not
my car.
satisfied. He said, quote,
I'ma
I
flatten
just
your
got to be
tires
better. I
and
have to
take your
elevate
spear."
my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Alec. Thanks.
I swear to God, I'm taking your spear too. I'm taking your spear. We flatten your tires. and we're gonna take it one more. We taking your mirrors. I'm taking your mirrors. This is the hood. Yo, homie, you taking the whole time out again. Come on, man. How much strategizing are you doing? You know? You gonna steal the radio? You can't steal the radio on my car. That's impossible. This is attached. Like, what? You can't just take it out. This ain't 99.
And so it's Boston with it. 8-point game.
Who's the better
To the paint.
dynasty, the Lakers or the Boston
Here's
Celtics?
Cornette.
Wow,
Second
AD,
shot
you allowed him to
opportunity.
get that?
And he lays it up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Pass to Davis. And there's a...
What are you calling timeout for, yo?
Another one for the Lakers.
Let me get that.
Well, you know it takes
Ooh,
courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, BA, courage is the right word.
Oh,
If
you
you're
could be-
willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Reeves.
Austin, stop playing with him. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't really want to play. You ain't really want to play. Nah. They just made me pick Boston. If I quit, I get a loss. Yo, I gotta play with Boston. I don't know how to play with Boston. And I'm playing against Shaq. Okay. You gonna burn my suit, blood? Why you gonna burn my suit? What? Yo, Kenyon. You got problems, bro.
Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
For that, I'm streaming every
Along
day.
with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson.
Every day.
And we've got our reporter, Allie
Hello.
LaForce. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the
Oh
Los
my
Angeles
God,
Lakers.
we gotta play fucking Shaq.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Tatum.
Tatum,
And he
we
got
gonna
the
learn how to
whistle
play
on
with
the
your
way
ass soon
up.
as this game
So he'll be
starts.
headed to the
Jaylen,
line
you
for a
too.
pair.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend him there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
O'Neal inside.
Robert,
That
he
shot's
is
good.
going to
Russell
kill you.
making the play.
Give you a raise.
Taking it right to the rim.
I don't just
and
give
no
out
one
raises,
was there to
man.
greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them.
Let's go,
Gladly
Jaylen.
take those.
Let's go, Jaylen.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open
I need
looks
to get
early.
myself a raise at work.
Here's O'Neal. Right side, Russell. And good.
He gonna have to
As it
hit
takes a
that
nice
shit, 'cause we
bounce off
double
the
teaming
right
Shaq.
iron and down. And here's Tatum. About a minute played here so far in the first. Williams in the post.
Go, Robert.
And it's in there.
Shaq, we're
That'll
not gonna
drive
make this
your
shit easy
coach
for your ass.
crazy, failing
Horford,
to
you
box
might have
out,
to
but-
guard Shaq, and you can't even do that.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that
Yeah,
every
try
day.
that shit again.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Guys, it's
Maybe
ridiculous.
yeah,
He's just an absolute surgeon when he has
gotta
the ball.
work
This
hard.
man is surgical. There is no way to
Can't be
slow him
trolling.
down when he wants to score.
I don't think you can not troll.
Pass to Tatum. No good there.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Tatum, don't even worry about Rick Fox's ass.
Outside for Russell.
Ain't
Bryant
a TV
outside.
show. You don't give a shit about Rick Fox. That's who y'all gotta worry about.
O'Neal
This
inside.
motherfucker.
Outside Russell. Fires the three. Boston with a rebound. The kick to Tatum.
Oh, why did he make me do that?
The shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Bryant in the high post. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Kick out to Brown. Smart for three. They get it back. Horford. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. Austin again missing. Here's Bryant. There's the drive. Misses the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Tatum.
Come on,
Bryant
Jason.
pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Fox. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah. Slow down.
Easy
My first time playing with the Celtics,
nice
and I'm
feel
playing
and
against
touch around
fucking
the
Shaq and Kobe.
And the Celtics call time here.
I don't like who's on Shaq. I ain't gonna like who's on Shaq. Never. You don't have nobody that can fucking guard shit in there.
1:44 left in the opening quarter. Muscala the screen. Looking to end the drought. Goes back up. Pass to Hauser. And here's White.
Lakers foul. With foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:29 left in the first. George over to help. And it's Brogdon missing. And the Lakers with possession here. 3-point lead.
Oh, he's the type of nigga, he's not gonna take Kobe and Shaq out.
He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I passed the ball right to him.
14 feet
Yeah,
away.
don't expect me to be passing
And
the ball.
usually
up
that's a
in the
bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the paint. Pass to Hauser. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Niggas making
Russell,
fucking white.
that's good.
He can
I
really
gotta play with the
stroke it
Celtics.
from
I never
deep.
played with these
Keep
bitches
better
before.
tabs on him.
This
Now
nigga's
here's
not gonna
Brogdon.
never take Shaq and Kobe out the game, huh? Give me a screen. Screen and roll.
Back to Muscala. Deflected. And
Pull
here's
up, you
Bryant
can't fucking
outside.
shoot, nigga. You was gonna take
Rebounded by
another shot, nigga.
Brogdon. Boston trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Hauser.
You ass.
Misses it off
Only
the right
got
side of
ass.
the
I need
rim.
to get Tatum down.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot.
it is,
like
nigga, right
you
now.
gotta make the
Bum
extra
ass
pass.
bitches.
Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate. And what an aggressive
Wow.
move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his team.
Y'all trying to let me get that steal?
It's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate
Okay,
hits
eat a
that
dick.
kind of
Y'all
finish.
niggas got me playing with these Boston
And that
Celtics.
could
I'm
be
not
the
feeling
spark
this
they
shit,
need
Joe.
to make it work.
The Celtics.
And I gotta play against fucking Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant
And for those of you just tuning
against a
in,
nigga who not even
second
taking
quarter
these niggas
action
out the
is
game.
Where we are. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Look at that.
And let me
Get
tell
the
you,
fuck out
when
the
you
game.
establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
Who poked away?
Hold on.
Oh, stolen by Peyton. It's an even
Big
3-on-3
change.
break.
Derek White. That's his first
He go by that.
A big group substitution here for Boston.
Robert Williams. Al Horford. Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart.
Bryant outside. On the wing, Payton. Out to Fox. Three-pointer.
Hit it. Pause the
He
game.
buries it from
Back
three.
in.
Fox has got 5 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it
Yeah,
comes to
kids,
social
with these
justice.
bitches.
He said,
At
quote,
least not
people need to
Jack.
step up and use their platform.
Get the ball.
Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, you know,
Taking up on his ass. King Sega. I appreciate that like, King Sega.
Love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul
Tatum, your
won't
only
stop
points
him
came
from
from the free
getting
throw
in.
line.
Team foul.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Nobody.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the call will be against Jason Tatum.
Ain't shit, King
That's his
Sega. I'm
first foul
chilling,
of the
man.
game.
Regular shit, man. Streaming. Got stuck with these Celtics. 2K hold me. Made me pick these niggas. I never played with them before, but it's okay. Only
Pass to
problem is
O'Neal.
you playing against the fucking
Bryant outside.
Lakers with Shaq. And this
Back to
motherfucker
O'Neal.
ain't come out the game yet. Them also. We playing one of these dudes.
Over
Good
Williams.
defense, Robert.
O'Neal
Good defense,
misses.
Robert. Make
Here's
the pass.
Tatum.
Get it up there.
Here's Brown.
Yeah.
Covered by Bryant.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum.
that pass back to
Attracts
Rose.
the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Fox. To the inside. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock.
Good defense.
And Smart over to help. The Lakers got to get one up. Late
Come
clock.
on. Get in there.
Bryant with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot.
Slightly, you got a quick release.
And it's
Got
Tatum
you,
missing.
Tatum. We gonna hit some threes,
Oh,
Tatum.
man, he
I
can't
promise
get
you.
anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
I promise you.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that Delkers mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Brown.
Make you take up that nasty ass whipping.
Rebounded by Fox. Smart outside. Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Now Los Angeles with it.
Y'all letting this
12-point
nigga take
lead,
it
their
to the
biggest
cup
of the
all
game.
day.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Go get the straight. Go get the straight. Go get the straight. Go get the straight.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's
Hold a
Brown.
foul, Raf.
Here's Horford. Kicks it out to Smart.
You just gonna
Here's
play the
Brown.
paint with Shaq. That's
he
it.
banks in the
You're
layup.
just gonna play the paint with Shaq.
Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Bryant. Rebound Boston.
I see you. I see you. I passed out
Here's
of that.
Brown.
I passed out of
No
that.
luck on that one. Good work defensively by Fox. Pass to Payton. Back to Bryant. Here's Malone. Horford covering.
Shaq out the game. You don't got no fucking offense.
Now here's Payton.
Shaq out the game. He don't got no fucking
Nice
offense.
D from Brown. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
You can have
Here's
it.
Bryant inside. He's got 15. Fires from deep. And again, no good by the Lakers. And Pritchard, here we go. Here's Horford. Smart for
Oh,
three.
come on now.
The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as many as
Marcus,
14.
you got to make that. I gave that shit right
No
to
good. Left side, Brown. Pass to Horford.
you. Wow.
Over Fox. And no good, trying to use
Come
the
on, get
glass.
this still.
And Williams over to help. And here's Fox.
Y'all niggas.
Launches
Y'all
a
niggas.
three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Fox has got 8. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by
Boy,
Payton.
missed that?
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 13-point game. Bryant outside. Outside for Russell. From behind the arc.
Change it up in the second half, my boys.
In command with a 13-point lead.
Change
at the
it
end of
up
the
in
quarter.
the second half.
Well, to disrupt
I don't
the
like these
opposition,
Celtics, though. I don't like how
inspired
none of them
defense.
move.
All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's O'Neal.
You don't have to have no
Good
skill to
from
do
in
that.
tight.
You can do that shit all
He
day.
has 6.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Tatum.
Tatum,
And he
you
makes
go
it.
play ball this half.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
Fox outside. Pass to O'Neal. Tatum brings a double team. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Good defense.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Somebody else put the body on Shaq.
Here's Walton.
Good
Inside.
defense.
Blocked again! Right side Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Tatum.
Why Tatum's just so
No
quick?
good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Fox. Pass to O'Neal. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5.
Keep giving him fucking shots with that
From
fucking
distance.
actor ass motherfucker.
Fox has got 11 points.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
Go push that nigga again.
No good on the free throw.
We talked about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Pass to O'Neal. Out to Fox. Takes the 3.
That was not good.
And the
That was
Lakers
not good.
Again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now.
He flopping.
See his confidence.
He's flopping.
And of course, it helps space
Bullshit.
the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Go put some PJs on. Kiani, I came straight into the crib to get on the game. I gotta work in the morning. After I take my shower, it's over.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 17
PJs
points in the
equal
game.
bedtime.
Hey, that right there was
No,
a
shoot it.
lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I
Oh
like
my
his
God.
belief in his
This
game.
is the worst team that you want to play to end the night.
To you.
Pass to
Fucking
O'Neal.
Shaq. I want to quit on
And
this
he goes
motherfucker so
strong
bad.
with the
But we don't
one-handed
quit.
jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
They keep putting my bench in the game,
And
but
Muscala with
they're
the
not putting
slam.
his bench in the game. And these
He
motherfuckers
gives up
old
a
as
bit of
shit.
size at the center position, but his lead.
Why they get to play, but my guys
Let's
don't?
just say that makes up for it.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
I could have at least took the tie off though.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Brown. This one for three. Rebound by the Lakers.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Bryant.
Oh my, oh my.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are
Not to make chicken took our voices.
Time called
That's
here.
crazy.
The Celtics decide to talk it over.
That's crazy. It's a McDonald's conspiracy. They make chicken is taking our voices.
We've got 1:48 left to play in
That's
the
the
third
common
quarter.
denominator right there.
Smart outside.
Yo, I
6 to
can't do
shoot.
shit. You got
Kick
Shaquille
out to
O'Neal on
Brown.
you.
Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here.
How did this big
Boston
ass
no
field
good that
manage to
time
do
either.
that?
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to
Nobody can
O'Neal.
guard this guy. Look at. That's what's gonna happen.
Kicks it to George.
That's what's gonna happen.
Three-pointer. And another three for the
They
Lakers.
can't. Don't worry about my last opinion.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable
I'm pretty sure
results
everything
from
about you is
downtown.
ugly.
In
But
the
you don't hear me
modern
talking, do
NBA,
you?
have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Kick out to Brown.
Oh my
Fires
God.
the three.
you motherfuckers are missing everything.
Here's Williams. It's Smart on the wing.
I mean, it could be me that's missing everything. But I feel
And
like
another
it's them.
shot. And it's Tatum missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's George. Offensive rebound. They shoot
Hey,
again.
let me see you put LOL in the chat, King. I bet you that shit is ugly. Let me see it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to
Come on, get
succeed.
him off of you, man. You want it? What you want it for?
Right side Tatum. Looking to get it going.
Miss.
O'Neal pulls it in.
2K, why y'all make me pick these whack-ass Celtics?
Outside Russell.
To Shaq. That's what I would do.
O'Neal inside.
That's what I would do.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish
Damn,
it
you
off.
could dress better than me too?
I'll tell
King
you,
it.
he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few
I don't
notches
believe you.
higher. And so
I don't believe it. Now you can dress better than me.
well, there may not be
You
a
gotta
lot of
better
drama
laugh
down
than
the
me.
stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. But stranger
You
things have happened.
in my Facebook chat talking crazy right now, King. But that's what you gotta expect from a troller, right?
Now here's Muscala. White
Oh
for
my
three.
God, all these motherfuckers are missing. Get them
Rebound,
out.
the Lakers.
Send these niggas home.
Payton with it. Pass to Fisher. Screen by O'Neal. Gets stolen by
Throw that
Muscala.
shit from Shaq?
Now White. Williams on the wing. The kick out to White.
You niggas
Drills it from deep.
suck.
White's got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The three is up. That
So
shot,
bad.
no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
O'Neal goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Muscala. That shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Fisher. Down low.
King.
He makes no mistake.
That's coming from someone with no style.
BA,
And
emphatic
who's
slam
completely
from a
whack.
player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional.
It's weird,
When
I
the
don't
freight
get it.
train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We
You are
see
the
him do
definition
this
of whacking
night
out of
after
style.
night.
You said, I'm whacking out of style.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And some changes here
You know
for
what
the
that
Celtics.
means?
Kobe Bryant. Lakers foul.
And here's
Oh
Brown
my
for
God,
three.
these motherfuckers.
Boston, no good that time either. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Big Fox just dunked the ball.
Fox.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hurry the fuck up and end this game, yo.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
This shit.
Ooh, can't ask for a
They
cleaner
want to go to
look than
fucking
that.
Chicago all day.
The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Fox. And he can't get that one. And here's Brown for three. Beyond the arc.
Oh, now you niggas want to make
And
shots?
again, Boston with the triple.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
There's the double team with Horford. O'Neal inside.
Oh my God, these niggas.
Brown
playing
with the
basketball,
steal.
man.
Pass to Tatum. Puts up a three.
He not though.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's stolen by Tatum. Takes it up with both hands and rips
They
it
ending the
down.
game with some heart.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led
I
to
feel
some
like
fireworks.
one of the littlest things
You knew what was on his mind.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're
Wow,
down
that
by
guy
double
dribbled.
digits.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Fox. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. From deep,
Tatum, sit your ass
Tatum
down.
can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fox right side.
You the reason,
Fires
Tatum.
in the triple. Fox has got 5 points now this
Kane,
quarter.
you don't have suits and ties,
Give
bro.
a shooter of his caliber.
You might have some ties.
Seam it up. Oh yeah, you're done.
Inside. The kick out to Williams. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3.
God, Tatum, man.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping
Oh
the
my
team.
God, Tatum.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
To the paint. That one's good. And
That
the
shit is
assist to
ridiculous
Bryant.
how they make Shaq like
The
this
scoring is
motherfucker
coming easy for him.
was
Got to keep the ball in his
unstoppable
hands.
like that. Nigga, I
5-second
watched Shaq
differential
play.
between the shot clock and game clock.
He was not like that.
And here's Brown for 3.
He definitely
with
had
the
the
rebound.
stamina for all this shit. This nigga
And
should
as
have been
long
out
as he
with 2
keeps
minutes
missing from
in the
deep,
fucking
the
first
D
quarter.
will keep letting him fire
Or the
away.
stamina they
He's
gave
just
this fat
off
motherfucker.
from range right now.
Foul?
Robert Williams picks up
Who
the
the
foul.
fuck fouled him?
That's his
Fat
first foul
bastard.
of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Who the fuck is trying to get back in the game?
Off the inbound. Here's Bryant. An easy 2 on the layup.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
White for 3.
Kidding me.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing
I feel
this
like I
one.
gotta play another game. I gotta redeem myself. I'm not turning my fucking game off after that. Like, I can't. I feel like I can't. I literally gotta play a game with my Lakers. I gotta get a W. There's no way I'm playing. I'm going to sleep after that. Fuck no. 2K set me up. And now I gotta play the old Spurs. What the fuck is going on? What's up with all these old ass teams? Alright, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's top of the morning, 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 top
This
of
is
the
some
morning,
bullshit.
top of the morning. Hold on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's like what these flow like? Ain't changed the and rapping too bad. Here, Cartier glasses. Huh. Her friend got. Give me that. Rolly, Rolly, Rolly.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Get up.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip.
Pauses it to do some cheating shit. I like niggas who do shit like this to start the game, though.
Now here's Parker.
AD, yeah.
Here's Duncan.
Yeah.
Shoots over Davis.
Bro, you chill. You bugging out. That was not your rebound. Why the fuck is Tony
to the inside? Here's
right,
Russell.
Austin. Make them respect the game right now.
Here's Reeves.
They're not guarding.
Green covering.
They're not guarding.
Shot is good by Reeves.
That's one. Yeah. This is how I fucking play. The way they have me playing with them Celtics is crazy.
I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Leonard.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Damn, they made me put these Celtics.
The first free throw is good.
Crazy.
At the line for the Spurs, Kawhi Leonard.
And Leonard drops them both. And here's Russell. First quarter of play, a minute in. Over to the wing. Here's Reeves. No good on the three. Parker with it.
Mismatch, mismatch, mismatch.
And he makes in the layup.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Now here's Russell. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Parker. Drives to the hoop. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker. Impressive work there.
Here's Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Free throw is good from Russell. And both free throws good for Russell.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Come on. Come on.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Parker outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to Parker.
You bugging, Dino.
Some solid defense from Russell.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Another shot.
Wow,
Nice
AD.
move.
I could have hit it out to my son
Davis.
Reeves.
Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. On the wing, Green.
Fucking close out, AD.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. Takes
That
the
was a quick
three.
shot I put up with.
Rebounded
Why
by
my
Green.
sons don't got Tristan on the roster yet? That's a good question.
San Antonio trailing here.
Mismatch, mismatch. Why AD guarding?
Leonard right side. Up and over Russell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there.
Fuck it, let me get
Proficient
to the point.
at
I don't
operating
like
in that
playing.
medium range area.
James with the ball. Parker picks him up. Shot's good by James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that
AB
shot.
steals that. What are you doing?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Austin. Don't worry about that. You're not
Throws
going
it
to him.
down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Time called here. Los Angeles
Right,
decides to talk it
Let's see
over.
how much of my time we're going to take for my time. I bet you time out.
And the Lakers have possession. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Hachimura.
Rui, you got to take it up stronger than that, bro.
Out to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
Beasley bouncing off the defense there and finding a way to still finish, making it look effortless.
James brings the double team. Leonard for 3. Drills it from deep. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
James can't get it to go. Here's Ginobili.
Now we got Malik on 10.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep three-point range.
I don't like how y'all
again,
match
it's San Antonio with a 3.
So you think you're going to cheat and I can't hit the 3 with Mo?
The 3 from Bamba. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
What do you think this is?
That concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up.
Oh, don't double
back
with
to
the
the start
fucking
of the
big man
second
in the
quarter
paint like
in
that.
just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty
Look at
even
he
on the
still got
scoreboard
his
so far.
starters in the game, and
Guys,
my
what
niggas got
stands
to
out
get
to
rest.
you
What's up
from
with
the
that?
Lakers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hachimura. Out to Schroeder.
Yeah.
Hachimura with the ball.
The way to get
Parker
the
picks
rebound,
him
the way
up.
to hold up to the Rockets, the AD gives me game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the line.
Now Schroeder. What? No scoring yet from him.
And
but that's
one,
likely
ref.
to change. Davis can't hit.
You know,
Okay,
using his
whistle don't work,
size
nigga.
advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
That's a
Pulls
good
it from the
shot.
top of the key. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing
Yeah,
to back
how you
down.
lose a lot?
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Ginobili. Shoots from the baseline. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Down low. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That is textbook when you're talking to pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when you're big.
Austin, come on, don't do that to me.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's San Antonio now. Pass to Duncan.
Okay.
Rebound, the Lakers.
Mo, what the fuck was that, Mo?
Here's Bamba.
You have position to dunk the ball, blood.
Schroeder with the assist. Bamba's got 5 points.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Here's Ginobili.
You know what to do if he keeps running.
Davis with the block.
Damn it, Austin.
Here's Reeves. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's a double
Thiago,
team
you
with
don't got that
Vanderbilt.
shit.
Pass to Splitter.
Nigga took that up. Who the fuck is he? Skip Bayless? You like Thiago?
It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Davis.
D'Angelo, man.
Here's Russell.
Play it up on the fucking
The rebound by Duncan. San Antonio trailing here.
Give me that shit.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the
Transition
second
take.
quarter here.
That's a transition take
No,
foul.
sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Reeves.
Austin,
Three-pointer.
you selling me, blood.
And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Good beautiful, baby.
Here's Duncan. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Russell. That one no good. Now San
I think
Antonio
they
takes
giving
it
me
the
that
other way.
slightly.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. Inside. Here's Diao. From down in the low post, it goes. And that ties it up.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
James with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Parker. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Just good awareness from Leonard there, feeding a wide open
Wait,
guy
what?
instead of forcing his own shot.
And stolen by Leonard.
Don't play with me.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Russell.
Man, he made sure to get his money's
Score
worth
don't
on
lie.
that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
To the paint.
Wow,
The shot by James, no good. San Antonio leading. Parker outside.
He already showed he could make it. That wasn't no green. That wasn't no green. Yeah.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to James. To the left side wing. Russell from outside.
Yo, why is my
Comes
I
to a
feel like
conclusion in a
my
game
time
that's
is
been very
delayed.
close so far.
My time
It's
is
the Spurs
definitely delayed.
up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. To the middle. Ginobili gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Pin that.
Moving it up the floor. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Ginobili. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Outside for Green. Takes a three. Rebound by the Lakers.
Ooh, that's a
Stop taking the fucking shot, Austin. I didn't mean to take that.
It leaves him all by himself.
Wow,
Here's
Austin.
Davis. Here's Reeves. They get the rebound.
Selling.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Ginobili, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
He was trying to get that
Here's
little
James.
tippy-tap double square.
And the basket is good.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact.
Ginobili?
He hasn't even been hit.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
I don't want them to take my starter though, but they gotta take the starter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Right side, Russell. Shoots over Parker. And that one hits the back iron. Leonard outside. Fade away. James with the rebound.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
That one's no good. San Antonio with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Duncan.
You shitting me, 2K?
Tries again. Out to Leonard. Here's Duncan. No good. To the inside.
What the fuck was that?
Bounds. Last touch by Bamba. And the Spurs making a change here. And here's Parker. He's got 7. Pass to Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the floor.
Here's Parker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Russell. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Just under 3.5
That
minutes
is a
played
bad
here in the third
pass.
quarter. Pass to Russell. Davis a screen.
All
Out
right,
to
he's playing
James.
defense just for a while.
Back to Russell. Clock at 4. The
That-
Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
Oh, no, the fuck he didn't. Let's go.
Tipped. There's a double team with Vanderbilt.
Let's go. We in the game now.
Out to the wing.
Yeah. Come on.
With the fadeaway.
No, the fuck he
And once
didn't.
again, off the mark by San Antonio.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test
Bibbidi
of his
bibbidi.
resolve here.
Beasley, that's
Get the
good.
rock, B.
Boy, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock
Okay.
him down from behind the arc.
No passes.
Duncan. Rebound by the Lakers.
Now I'm making it. Go, AJ.
Pass to Beasley.
Right
Davis
back to
with
him.
it. Out to
Bibbidi
Beasley.
bibbidi. Fucking
The
bibbidi.
three is up. Knocks down the long J. Beasley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Let's go, y'all.
Sends it home from three-point land.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 7.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his way to the basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
Leonard's shot's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports, right? And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Shaq Harris.
Called
What the
here.
fuck?
San
So that
Antonio
means we
decides
got
to talk it over.
Tristan on the roster?
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a
They
slight
got
tweak.
Shaq Harris. Let's see what the fuck he can do for us. Oh, hell no. He got a 69 overall.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Splitter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Muhammad, you getting the fuck out the game if he score one more
And a
time.
beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Dial's floor awareness and savvy really
Go
off the
away.
charts. So good at recognizing how to find open teammates.
Parker outside. Here's Ginobili. And here's Mills for 3.
Y'all niggas not gonna play no
And again,
defense?
it's San Antonio with a 3.
Guys, this is where Mills thrives. He's ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. Excellent catch and shoot play.
Pass to Reeves.
Oh, wow.
Three
We
ball.
all going there.
No luck on that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Parker outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Mills. Fires for three. Called in by Brown. The Lakers trail. Pass to Schroeder.
Started in the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's the Lakers with it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Now Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
Here's Duncan. Davis with the defensive effort. James outside. Pass to Davis. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
My fault. But not
this
scoring
guy
with
simply
Bron
does not
and AD.
age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And the Spurs making a change here.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
San Antonio leading. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Ginobili. On the take. The shot no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. James inside. Outside for Russell. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. It's stolen by Leonard.
I gave up the game.
And count it. Now 5 for 7. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several
That was
steals.
my fault. I should have never passed the fucking ball.
Tremendous challenging shots and
Seeing him
protecting the
playing
rim.
with Kawhi. and
Their
still
block
passing.
numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 5. 1:33 left in the fourth. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside, Green. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Parker. 6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Damn it.
And the Spurs lead by 8.
All too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
AD, how the fuck you allow that?
Pass to James. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the screen. Here's Parker. Offensive rebound.
What?
Here's Duncan.
Nigga made that?
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
The open shot by Parker. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope
Everything,
of a comeback
bro.
diminished.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Lets it fly.
GG's, I'm off this shit tomorrow.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here.
Unfucking
On the
fortunately.
road. They were ready and they were
They make it took
focused.
2 L's for that. I went
Focused
2 and 2,
indeed.
2 wins,
I mean,
2
it
losses.
takes a strong
Damn,
mental
yo.
approach to.
Fuck, I take fucking loss with my Lakers, yo. This is wild. This is wild. These two bum ass niggas, and especially this motherfucker going 1 for 10. But I'll be on this shit tomorrow, man. I'ma holla at y'all niggas.